What a resurgence it should be for the Boston College Eagles, and Boston University has to be feeling very good about their chances of taking things even a step further this year after reaching the Frozen Four last season. But we're going to start it off with Boston College. I really do think that this is the number one recruiting class in the country because they brought in one of the best lines we've ever seen in junior hockey. Will Smith, Ryan Leonard, Gabe Perreault. You can put those three guys on your line. You've already got Cutter Gauthier to lead your offense, but now you've got this group of players that you expect to be able to produce immediately, coming in with built-in chemistry and guys that produce at an extremely high level. All three at the National Under-18 team last year, all three gold medalists at the World Under-18 Championship. Will Smith nearly set a record for points there with 20 in the tournament. Ryan Leonard scored the game-winning goal, and then Gabe Perreault set the all-time single-season record for points scored at the NTDP with 132 last year for the under-18 team. That is just three forwards, and that doesn't even cover the entire class. They also bring in Jacob Fowler from the Youngstown Phantoms. Fowler was the USHL Goaltender of the Year, the USHL Clark Cup Playoffs MVP, won the Clark Cup, won the World Junior A Challenge with Team USA earlier in the fall, and he was USA Hockey's Goalie of the Year. That's who you get to come in to be your number one goaltender. He's a candidate to play for the U.S. National Junior Team this year, and he is a very accomplished goalie. He was previously committed to Clarkson. Things kind of snowballed for him, and a lot of teams started getting more interested, and then the opportunity at Boston College opened up. He's a Florida native, so not necessarily the local connection, and he is now a Boston College Eagle and a Montreal Canadiens draft pick. And the other three guys that we mentioned, Will Smith, number 4 overall pick for the San Jose Sharks, Ryan Leonard, first rounder to the Washington Capitals, and Gabe Perreault, first rounder to the New York Rangers. So you got 3 first rounders on a line. You've got a goaltender, one of the top goalies selected in the last draft in Fowler by the Montreal Canadiens. And then you've also got some new blood on the back end as well. You've got guys like Drew Fortescue, drafted by the New York Rangers. Aaron Manishin, another guy that had a tremendous year at the National Team Development Program, a highly productive player. Going to be interested there. They also have Will Vogt, who is coming over from the NTDP. So they have a significant chunk of players from last year's U.S. Under-18 team that are coming in to support a team that already has a number of high-end players. But when you add those guys, we're talking about a major impact and a potential program-changing class. Now, we'll have to see how long the guys like Will Smith and Gabe Perreault and Ryan Leonard will be there. We expect that this is probably Cutter Gauthier's last year in college. He's a sophomore. The Philadelphia Flyers were already interested in signing him. They're going to sign him probably at the end of this season. He's going to have a big World Junior Championship. I think he's going to have a tremendous college season. And teams are going to have such a hard time matching up against Boston College because it's like, all right, we got to stop Cutter Gauthier, and then we've got to stop this, this big line of freshmen that have this built-in chemistry. And you got a guy like Ryan Leonard who plays a more physical style but highly skilled. Two tremendous, elite playmakers in Will Smith and Gabe Perreault. Those are the guys that are going to be driving things for Boston College. So, Greg Brown has a chance to really make his stamp with this team, with the group that they have now. They have to feel like their contention window is open, even though they're going to be very young next year. They have to feel like they have a chance to really get back into the national conversation and be a team that is going to go on a bit of a run here.